And with Dan Ryan, is it okay if I use your pen? We'll write highway, just so people who aren't from Chicago won't know what the Dan Ryan is, so we'll just write Dan Ryan Highway. And then here we got, mentioned John Rossi, right, the intern, that's good. Really clean the area, however the underground area is a problem, said Shepherd. And then these are just different pieces, of course. Well, you know, this won't be the actual story, but you can write more to like put these things in context. I mean, this is part of the story, but we need like some more transitions and information and stuff. Oh yeah, and you got that guy's name. That's right, I remember you asked him. Good. Yeah, I know. That's good. 10th. Oh, good, and you remembered that it's the 10th largest in the world. And this is just a weird thing in journalism. Numbers above 9, you write the number. I don't know why that is, but you just write it like that. It's just sort of the rule. Also, he continued and said that the stormwater. Oh, yeah. Right. Ooh, I would say it looked like a maze. I like that description.
I have the video. You want me? I have the picture on my phone. You want it?
That's right. Yeah.
She got the video.
Oh, yeah.
It's like 11 seconds.
Oh, cool. That'll be good to put with the story. So, yeah, why don't you put, yeah, it looks like a maze. That's a really good descriptive word. You could say, you know, it looked like a maze full of water, and then we'll mention that it was 30 feet deep. Right, nice. And then,
That's what we left.
yeah.
Can you use this?
Ooh, that's a good picture. Yeah, we could use that. You want to email that to me?
Yeah.
Awesome. Oh, that's great. That's a really good picture. So why don't we back up and do your nut graph? Because this is, this lead works, because that kind of sets the scene, and it's a good title. So you know, it's like setting the scene. It's humid and hot, and we're getting on a bus. Somewhere either here or here, we need the nut graph to basically say, what is this story going to be about? Because the way it is now, it's a little too abrupt. Like, people that don't know about the tour still don't know anything. Here we'll say, as we rode on the Dan Ryan Highway, Tom Shepard, the main speaker, began, we'll come back and make this better, but just sort of for now, we'll say, began to talk. We'll make that better later. So here, I'm going to put a star. This is the way I do, like, when I'm not using my computer, just to insert something. So then we'll go to the next page and star. So that means what's here is going to end up being here. So basically, this is where we tell people what this story is about. So what would you say, if I just asked you, what was that tour about? What would you say?
I would say the dump center tour, basically, because we went what was that thing you rode in?
The trolley?
Trolley.
Mm-hmm.
We rode the trolley.
And let's actually, because here we said, did we say bus? Let's say trolley here. Okay.
You think they don't know what it is?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, we went the trolley. Basically, seeing the dump center. But we went to different places, like, cause we went to see the water of the plant.
Right.
And then the calumet.
So first let's list them. Okay, so dumps, water treatment plant, and what was the other one you mentioned?
Calumet.
Right, the lake, river, Calumet River, I guess, right? Yeah, so that's 3 different places. I guess those were the main ones. Oh, the golf course too.
Yeah, the golf course.
Right.
We just ran.
Yeah, but it was still a I mean, we still saw it, so,
And then, oh no, that was separate.
What's that?
I was talking about the grain.
Oh yeah, the grain elevator.
I don't think
It's
we
worth
did.
mentioning. We didn't get out, but
We were past.
yeah. So these are different like components of what we saw.
He was talking about grain elevator. I think he was talking about
Yeah. Because the grain elevator, part of the point of the tour was like, old things in that area, because you remember you also mentioned the steel mills that had been torn down. Like we went past that coke plant that had been torn down, so we can even put that on the same line as grain elevator, coke plant, like just the old infrastructure. So we want to sum this all up and tell people why it's important in one paragraph. So I'm going to kind of help you with this, or give you an idea, and you can make up your own if you want, or you can use this for now, and this will kind of show you how it works for the future. Because one thing that just came to my mind, and this might sound like stupid or cheesy, so you can change it if you want, but we'll say people don't usually head. So you said we get on a trolley, we're heading down the highway, so it's like you're taking a trip somewhere. So you could say people don't usually head to dumps or sewage treatment plants for fun or something, or for a tour, right? So let's say people don't usually, so this is again a lead to kind of catch people's attention. So like, yeah, that's true, so why are you heading here? So people don't usually head to dumps or, can you read my writing? Okay. Sewage treatment plants for fun, but that is exactly where we were headed for the, I'm trying to remember what date it was July 28th.
Yeah.
July 28th tour with the South, I'm going to just abbreviate South for now, Southeast Environmental, we can spell it out in the story, Task Force. And then we'll say the tour took us through, and so we already used the word dumps, so here we'll say landfills. And then we already used the word sewage treatment plants, so now we'll say, what's another word, water reclamation facilities. I'm just trying to think of a different word. You usually try to like not repeat the same words in the same paragraph, so the tour took us through landfills, water reclamation, what would,
So all the stuff we went through.
yeah. We'll just say facilities for now.
You saw the coal plant too.
Oh, right, yeah, by coal plants, or a coal plant, by a coal plant, the Calumet River, we say a golf course built on top of an old landfill, or built on an old landfill.
And then we went past we went past
A grain elevator.
but like it was
I don't know.
we put a crash at a big old house.
Oh, the landfill, yeah, the landfill, so yeah, we said that, we said landfills, water reclamation facilities, a coal plant, the Calumet River, so instead of through, because that makes, we didn't really go through the river, so we'll say to, landfills, water reclamation facilities, a coal plant, the Calumet River, a golf course built on an old landfill, a grain elevator, and other, parts of the southeast side, something like that. So this is your nut graph. This tells people what the whole story is about.
First.
It'll be the second paragraph, so here's the star. So the first paragraph is your lead, that's right here. And then here comes the second paragraph, which is your nut graph. So the lead is what gets people's attention. And then this is the nut graph, which tells people what your story is about. And then you can just sort of get into your story. So now that they know what it's about, then you can just sort of talk about, these different things. So the fish, let's move the fish, yeah, closer to the end. So this is the fish part. So let's just put that in a box, and I'm gonna put a circle by it. So that'll help you when you wanna move it somewhere, just put the circle.
What's that first spot?
And we don't need to actually go in chronological order. I mean, you could, but I don't think we have to. That's up to you, but I think we can start with talking about this, the Metropolitan Water Reclamation District. So we can go here, Nutcraft, then you have this. And then, right, and this is part of the water reclamation thing.
I stopped right there because we met this lady. We were meeting with her.
Oh, there? I'm trying to remember.
And I couldn't get her name, and that's messed up.
Oh, okay. Well, and you know, if you don't, I mean, you don't need to include every little detail. So if you don't have something, just don't put it in. But I would mention also, like, there was a pretty strong smell there, don't you think, at the Water Reclamation District?
Yes.
There was, right? So you could mention the smell. So yeah, so you're on a good track. So I would just keep going, you know, just keep, like, finish the part about the Water Reclamation District and then write about the next thing. What's that?
I was done.
Okay, well, I would add something about this all, because we're not gonna finish this one right here at this moment. This'll take some more time, so,